Tina, the tiny dog who healed my heart. When I first met Tina, I couldn't believe she was real. I remember just staring at her for several minutes thinking, oh my gosh, you are a real dog? I had never imagined myself owning a Chihuahua. It just wasn't something that had ever crossed my mind, but life has a funny way of surprising us when we least expect it, and that day I thought, let's give it a try. If Tina and I could have it our way, we'd spend every waking moment together. She's that kind of dog, always happy, always ready to share a little piece of her joy with me. I can step out of the room for 30 seconds, come back, and she's bouncing all over the place like I've been gone for a year. She's not much for toys, never really cared about them, but zoomies and a good game of chase, that's her world.
Oh, goody.
The way Tina came into my life still feels like fate. I was lying on the couch one day when my friend Beth texted me. She said, hey, some friends of mine just lost their mom Carol, and Carol had this little Chihuahua named Lil Bit. I know you just lost your dog. Would you be willing to take her in?
Did you just have lunch?
I had just lost Beebs, my old companion, only a couple of weeks earlier. The wound was still fresh, and honestly, I felt guilty even considering taking in another dog so soon. But something in me said, why not try? We agreed to meet halfway since we lived in different cities and see how it went.
Can you kiss your belly? Oh, I got your belly. Oh, I got your belly.
When I finally got to the car and looked in the back, there she was, this tiny little thing curled up in a bed, barely bigger than a loaf of bread. Her paws were crossed, her eyes squinted, and I swear she judged me harder than anyone ever had in my life. I was floored. Her head was about the size of a kiwi, maybe even smaller. I remember thinking, this is the smallest creature I've ever seen. We loaded her up and started the drive home. She stayed in my arms the entire time. From that moment on, we were inseparable. She chose me as her person, even though I was still grieving for Beeb. And here's something I read once that said that one of the best ways to heal after losing a pet is to tell your new dog about the one who came before them. So that's exactly what I did. I kept a picture of Beebs on my dashboard. I took Tina for drives in the Jeep, told her all about him, what I loved about him, what I missed about him. It might sound silly, but it was one of the most healing, therapeutic things I've ever done. In a way, I think Tina listened. She just sat there, soaking it all in, like she understood. We decided to keep her, of course. That was over 3 years ago.
This one's here. Will that hurt you?
Now, Tina is my shadow. All she wants is to be held, to be loved, and to go everywhere with me. She's got an appetite that doesn't quit, could eat from the moment she wakes up until the moment she falls asleep. And every single day, she makes me laugh 15, 20 times at least with her little antics and her big personality packed inside that tiny body.
Okay, go.
I'm a singer-songwriter, and she even comes to some of my gigs. She'll curl up in my lap while I play, just like Beebs used to. It's a special kind of full circle moment, you know?
She loves it.
She's got her quirks, oh boy does she ever. She scratches with her front paw like a human. He can stare without blinking for the longest time, and just when you think she's in another world, she'll lean right into you.
Are you feeling good this morning? Yummy.
My wife teases me sometimes. She'll say, hey, can we go somewhere just the two of us? And I'll laugh and say, sure, I guess I can put Tina down for a little while. Bless her for putting up with my bond with this tiny dog.
Get him, Tina.
Looking back, I think Tina and I met at exactly the right time. We were both dealing with a huge loss, trying to find our footing again. I know it must have been confusing for her, but she trusted me almost instantly, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm thankful to her family for trusting me too, for letting me care for her.
Happy birthday, dear Alexis. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Tina's 9 now. I can see the years in her eyes, even though her spirit is still so full of life. Sometimes I catch myself wishing time would just slow down a little, just so I could love her longer. And if there's one thing I've learned from this whole journey, it's this. When you open your heart to a pet, especially one that's lost someone or been left behind, you're not just rescuing them, you're rescuing a part of yourself too.
Good morning. Oh. Did you have a good day today while I was at work? You did. Oh, goodness. My goodness.
So if you're out there thinking about adopting, don't just look for the youngest, the fluffiest, or the most playful one in the bunch. Look at the quiet ones, the overlooked ones, the ones sitting in the back with their paws crossed just waiting for someone to see them.
One more. You more. Okay, hang on. Hang on, calm down. Hang on, Tina. Wait, be patient.
Because sometimes the smallest soul can fill the biggest hole in your heart. Tina did that for me, and if you give them a chance, they might just do the same for you.
Number 1, you sit. Chicken treats. Look, there's so many dogs.
Our team writes and develops each script from scratch with a signature storytelling style that aims to inspire, comfort, and uplift. We combine heartfelt narration with thoughtful editing to create videos that truly connect with the viewer's emotions.